It's more Team of the Zero, more 94. Okay, not to be okay. It's the best music on the planet. Big L's in the building, and y'all know what time it is. You better know it's time for us to holler at Romy, the player from the Himalaya representing for Sideline Sports E and T. Good morning, Romy. What's good, my brother?
Hey, top of the morning, man, Miguel. Good morning, Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment Bahamas. Turning stories from the sidelines and the headlines here only on 194.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Money Making Monday. Got to hop into our sporting report. Miguel, we got some news from the local side. I actually got to say congratulations to one of our very own, man, Derek Atkins. He is actually now the women's track coach at Dixie State University. That's in
Nice.
Utah. So, yeah, we got another Bahamian moving into the coaching ranks for track and field. So hopefully, well, I'm almost sure there's going to be opportunities for lots of our Bahamian track and field student athletes to, to attend college abroad as well. Also got to say congratulations out to Mikhail McLean. He is now the assistant director of player development at the University of Houston. He actually moved into that as a graduate assistant. So again, another Bahamian moving up through the ranks as far as the coaching levels. And then lastly, from the local side, I gotta say congratulations or big shout out to the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association. They actually completed a officiating certification, the first series this past weekend. There's actually going to be a part two or continuing part to the series in a couple of weeks. So again, folks interested in officiating or just even learning more about the game of tennis, check out the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association for that. So yeah, that's the news from the local side. Now moving on to some international sports. Of course, big football week, big football day. It was NFL football scores from yesterday. We got a ton of them, man. And bigger, I don't know, we got some upsets from yesterday.
The most important thing is the Patriots won. Like I want y'all to know, like I felt as though because it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I actually felt a little concerned about playing certain teams. You know what I mean? Like being a Patriot fan, your confidence high when it comes to football. But this season it's been a little rocky, been a little shaky. But I was so pleasantly excited when I saw that victory last night, and it was a cruise to victory. It wasn't like it was like one of those where you weren't sure they were going to be able to do it. It was like you could have seen from the beginning of that game, these guys came to play football today, and we were going to win that game. Going into half, I was like, we got this. Way to go, Cam. Shout out to the team, man. Bill Belichick and all that.
Hey, speaking of the final score in that game last night was 23-17. Yeah, and it was definitely you could breathe a sigh of relief on that game. Hey, one more game and then we could say, hey, we're at 500. So some of the other scores from around the league yesterday, the Browns over the Texans 10-7 was the final score.
That was an upset. I wasn't expecting that one.
That one kind of stuck me as well. Big L, you won on this pick, the Lions over the Washington football team. I still got to say, Alex Smith, man, he did put up some numbers in his first start for the Washington football team. 390 yards yesterday, man. So yeah, Alex Smith definitely looking good in his return. The Packers squeaked by the Jaguars yesterday, 24-20 is the final score there. The Giants over the Eagles, 27-17.
I didn't like that one. But it's okay.
I know you didn't like that one, but I know we're both Tom Brady fans. Check this score out yesterday. The Tampa Bay Bucks 46-23 over the Panthers yesterday, man. Brady.
In all fairness, if you are a Tom Brady fan or even like a follower, if Tom Brady gets beat the way he got beat last week, you should have pretty much expected the Buccaneers to be an A1 team.
On point.
And on point. Everybody knows there's no way you can let Tom get a beating like that last week. Yeah. And even if he only loses by 1 point the following week, it was going to be total hell inside that locker room. So I expected them to come out with fair and fire, and they did it. So shouts out to the Buccaneers doing that thing.
Yeah, man. That, like I said, Tom Brady did his thing, 341 yards, 3 touchdowns yesterday. Also, the Raiders over the Broncos yesterday. The Raiders making a statement, man. 37 to
Mm-hmm.
12 was the final score there. We got the Dolphins. Hey,
Yeah, you got to give them the credit.
I was pulling so hard on this one, man. But yeah, two a time, two a time, two a time. Dolphins 29 to 21 is the final score over the Chargers yesterday. The Cardinals over the Bills, man, 32 to 30 in the last seconds of the game. Yeah. Hey, yeah, like you said, DeAndre Hopkins, Kyle Murray. Yeah, that tandem there is looking good. But shouts out to the Cardinals and the Cardinals fans. Again, 32 to 30 is the final score there. The Rams over the Seahawks 23 to 16. And finally the Saints over the 49ers 27 to 13. And the Steelers undefeated 9-0, 36 to 10 over the Bengals. And the Monday night football game is going to be the Vikings and the Bears. Who you got, man, Big L?
I'm gonna ride with the Vikings on that one.
You know what? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go again. I think I'm going to go with the Bears on that one, man. But
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah. And also you got some news from the NBA. That'll be last sporting note. And it looks as though the Lakers are going to make some moves either for DeMar DeRozan or sources say that they might be going over for Oklahoma City's guard, Schroeder. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first thing when I saw those reports is like, I wonder who's gonna get traded.
Which
So
one you think would be a better fit for the Lakers, though, Schroeder or DeRozan?
wow. You know what? I like DeMar DeRozan, but I like the youth of Schroeder. So I think
that's what I was going to say. I think DeMar would be a good fit right now, but if you talk about longevity for the team, I think making the trade for Schroeder would give the team a little longer, stretch with a great talent. So yeah. But I mean, DeMar isn't a bad pickup if they do end up with him either.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really think Schroeder would probably, if you're in general management, I would think he's good enough to add to the team now, but can get a whole lot better as well. So it's like, I would go with Schroeder if it was me. I would go with Schroeder.
Hey, my question is it gonna be Danny Green or Kyle Kuzma or both?
I was sending her to them, bro. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all's cause my anxiety go up too much. When y'all on the court, I don't know what to expect, what's gonna happen. Two of y'all just go. Just leave. But what about the talks in the rumor mill now about James Harden potentially going to the Brooklyn Nets?
Brooklyn Nets, yeah. So that was crazy. And there's talk of Russell Westbrook either going to the Knicks, and then it came out that James Harden might be going to the Brooklyn Nets. So honestly, with the GM leaving the Rockets, I think it kind of did pave the way or leave it open for James Harden to get traded or I guess go to another team. But that's going to be interesting to watch, man. Is definitely
can Kyrie and Harden, like, I can't see the use of both of them on the same team. Like, to me, like, I would feel as though you're and then I don't think Harden really adds as much to the team as considering you already have Kyrie. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I feel as though Kyrie is an amazing guard. I think you should have found a stronger player in another position rather than bring another strong guard like Harden over. Like, that's just because you already have a Kevin Durant or whatever like that who can play small forward ball if he has to, or guard ball if he has to. Exactly. He can even play. So to bring in Harden is almost like you leave yourself open to being dominated by anybody who has stronger players in the power forward area or the center area. Yeah. So I would aim for more balance, but I mean, Harden is a great talent, but I would aim for more balance on my team if it was me.
Yeah, well, put it like this: with James Harden, all he definitely will have to do is just come up the court and shoot. I mean,
that's it. Yeah, like his handling isn't even important anymore. Like, just shoot, bro. Find your spot, and I'll get to you. That's pretty much the gist of it. All right, Jerome. Thank you so much for your sport report this morning. We do have to get a quick commercial break right here. Once we get back, though, we got real news headlines top of the 9 o'clock hour, courtesy of my good friend and Mr. Robin up here. So y'all keep it out talking for that. But right now, let's take this short break, pay these bills. When we get back, more music and more entertainment is on More 94. Good morning.